Hello, I'm Michael Adams, Assistant Commissioner for Child Support with the Tennessee Department of Human Services. DHS is responsible for administering the child support program in all 95 counties of the state. The Tennessee General Assembly and the U.S. Congress make the laws that govern how we operate the program, and more than 1,000 child support staff and attorneys throughout the state work every day to ensure that our children are receiving the support they are due. It is often a thankless job as we battle many parents who refuse to do the right and legal thing by their children. But our staff are committed to putting children first and ensuring that they receive the financial support that can mean the difference between being self-sufficient or relying on public assistance like welfare or food stamps. This is exactly how the program began. It was a means to recover the millions of dollars that were being spent on mothers on welfare and their children way back in the 1970s. But the program has grown, and today more non-welfare parents seek our services than those who are on public assistance. Back in those days, it was difficult to find a parent who wasn't paying their support. The laws weren't very strong, and the methods of locating them were weak. But times have changed. Today, technology is our greatest ally. While some parents think they can run, they cannot hide because DHS is tapped into hundreds of state and federal databases, including the Internal Revenue Service. Our best method of securing support for the children is the automatic wage assignment. That is also known as garnishment. DHS can also seize tax refunds, bank accounts, and workers' comp payments to secure unpaid support. The order amount's not arbitrary. Guidelines are used, and a judge or referee sets the order amount. They use a schedule to determine just how much the children should receive. While both parents' incomes are reviewed and the child support is set by looking at the needs of the child and his or her parents' incomes, child support does take a significant amount of a parent's paycheck, and it is continuous until the child turns 18 or graduates from high school. If a parent refuses to obey the court order and does not support his or her child, they're subject to numerous penalties, including having their driver's or hunting and fishing or even business license revoked. And a parent can also go to jail if they refuse to pay their support order. We're working with many partners in this effort. In addition to the federal and state agencies I mentioned earlier, we work with the local district attorneys who provide this service in 19 judicial districts, as well as the courts and the judges and private companies to help ensure that children are receiving their support. We won't hesitate to use our countless tools to make sure parents are doing the right, responsible, and legal thing by their children. We'd love to go out of business, but I don't ever see that happening. It's too big. In fact, in fiscal year 2007, DHS collected more than $500 million in support. Yet too many parents do not live up to their obligation, and the children are the ones who suffer. We're there to help stop some of that suffering by ensuring that at least their financial needs are met.